Testing, testing, 1, 2, 1, 2. Alright. Alright, guys. We're going live, baby. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna talk. Okay. Alright. I'll be lucky if I have like 2 people here, so. But, I'll probably talk, even if it's to myself. Alright, we are gonna do some testing on, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Let's see what this is all about. So I did get in earlier. I did jump in earlier and kind of played around a little bit. I have not been in a plane. I have not flown yet, but I did jump in. And the first thing that it does is it has you set up a character, which I set up a dude and a co-pilot, a chick for a co-pilot, and some dude is me. I didn't really get into trying to, dig into really optimizing what the person looked like or anything. I just kind of went with the default look. So I didn't really care that much. I doubt that I ever will. So, but it looks like main screen. I have not played this on PC or Xbox, so this is really the first time that I'm seeing any of this. So I think what I wanted to try out really was the career mode and kind of see where that goes. But it looks like activities. You've got Red Bull air races, flight training, rally race, low altitude, landing challenges, some other stuff that needs to be unlocked, discovery, custom con. I don't know what any of this crap is, right? I can go back, go to the marketplace. I want to think. I don't know if there's a difference between starting with the career and the activities where you can do flight training. So, like this. I'm just gonna imagine for 5 seconds that I know what I'm doing. Kind of do, kind of don't, whatever. But I wanted to start with career and see where that takes me. And looks like it's gonna get me to pick a place, so you can go anywhere. Go anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world that has a spot, really. Which honestly, this is smooth. It looks good. The graphics are pretty spot on. It's definitely using satellite imagery. I've dug into a few different spots, and it's looking pretty good. And like this is interesting. Wonder if there's anything over here, just out of curiosity. We used to fly around this area, I think. Can't tell what anything is out here. Jeez. I'm not gonna worry about it. Let's go back to the United States. We got a second? Say hello. Tell me where you're from, if you want. Happy to say hello. Give you a quick shout out. Looks like we got a few places around here. Let's try Delta 4. So you select your spot, and I guess you start doing some training. I guess we'll find out. It's definitely loading right now. It's like GTA where you're up above the clouds. Alright. 12-4. Is today really 12-4? You know, today is... I thought today was the 3rd. Alright. So if it is the 4th, not the 4th yet, today's the 3rd, tomorrow's the 4th. Alright, who cares? So let's select this one. There's my dude. Ugh. I hope I have better frame rate than what that dude was walking. Let's see. Hello there.
You must be King Match, right?
Sure.
Welcome to Miller Sparta. I'm Emiliano, the owner of this aero club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot license.
Alright.
Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by taking people out on first flights.
That's cool.
But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
I wonder if you have to get like 40 hours of flight time and do a check ride and all that crap. 4 people, what's up? Where you guys from? Tell me what you guys are all up to tonight, besides watching me.
This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk
Holy crap, I'm walking around.
The pre-flight preparations. Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 2,300 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view.
I feel like I should be
Ready?
writing that down.
Why don't you start the engine for us?
Well, how about you as the instructor tell me how to start the aircraft? I'm just making stuff up over here. Crack the throttle a little bit. That sucks. Keeps wanting to come back out. Let's see, mission steps before an hour 2. Come on, let's just imagine that's cracked a little bit. Where's the toggle visibility? Because I can't see anything. Oh, it looks like left and right triggers are my foot pedals there. Uh-oh. Stick that in both. Alright. Is this my keys? Magneto. Come on, come on, come on. I got nothing. Press R1 plus. Okay, I guess. Okay, it's doing. It's. Oh, I forgot to put the mixture in. That was dumb.
Perfect. The wind is
Well,
from 200
hey, at least they're starting us up right.
with a speed of 2 knots.
We're getting there.
We'll be taking off from runway 25. Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Yeah, how about you do that, Mr. Co-pilot, flight instructor guy? How about you just taxi me out to the runway here? Alright. Can switch between cockpit and external views. Look at that.
Alright,
Sure
now
can.
comes the fun part. After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 55 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots, which is the recommended climbing speed for the Cessna Skyhawk.
75
While
knots.
climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns. Don't worry if it sounds overwhelming. I am here to help. Release the parking brakes, otherwise we're not going anywhere. Good. Ready for takeoff? Apply full power to get us moving.
So I have to.
You handle the yoke, and I'll take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Alright, rudder. What do we have? 50, 39, 44, 45, 50.
We have reached
50.
55 knots.
Give it a little back pressure.
To lift off.
Do not touch screens.
Climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing.
It's very nice.
Don't pull on the yoke too much or we'll lose speed. Keep the nose of the aircraft just above the horizon. We are approaching our first turn. As you'll see, the Cessna 172 requires very little yoke movement to turn.
Gonna make left turns here.
We are 300 feet above the ground. I will retract the flaps. You keep climbing.
Thank you, sir. Why are the flaps even in? Normally take off in a Cessna 172 with flaps all the way up. Damn it. I'm gonna want to mess with the screens on this.
We are almost there. Remember, we need to climb to 2,300 feet. It will keep us 500 feet above the traffic pattern.
I want my yoke back.
I love the weather today. The clouds are beautiful, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Now we are 2,300 feet above sea level and 500 feet above the traffic pattern. We have safe separation with the other airplanes. Look around, see our airport? Let's fly over it.
Oh, there it is. Oop. I got boxes to fly through. Here we go.
Excellent. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
See, almost Aaron says good evening. What's up? While I'm flying, yes. Doing all right, hell. Hey, Matt, how you liking it? I mean, I just started kind of messing around with it, but it's all right. I'm flying over the top of it right now.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting. I hope you enjoy the flight.
Hey, at least the flight instructor thinks I'm doing all right. Uh-oh. All Alright, mission success, baby. I mean, I think it's alright so far. I don't really have too much, anything horribly bad to say, because I just started, so.
I'm glad that we flew together today. This might be the first chapter in your pilot's journey, if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
Alright. First flight, trophy earned, that's a good day.
You seemed comfortable out there. I'm sure you will get your PPL in no time. There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Had a fifth person there for a second. I think we're back down to 4. I got this game on PC back in August, just past 7 hours, 700 hours. Almost Aaron. So tell me, almost Aaron, do I actually have to get like 40 hours of flight time before I can get my PPL in this game? Head to your certification to pass your PPL. Wonder if I could just go straight to it. That'd be awesome.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career. Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Allows you to fly a single-engine airplane in good weather conditions, perform takeoffs and landings from land. Private pilots cannot fly aircraft for commercial purposes. That's cool. So that means you probably have to go the extra step on that. Alright, and you said, not that I know of, just pay and pass. Okay. Sounds like real life. So you got commercial pilot license rotorcraft. That's kind of cool. The idea that I'd be able to get that, knock that out twice in the same lifetime is something. Commercial pilot, they're an instrument. Oh, there it is. Instrument, night currency airplane, multi-engine, high performance endorsement, tail wheel, jet engine. Well, that's a lot of cool stuff, though. So over here you got commercial pilot for rotorcraft, power lift, turbine engine rating. Says a hook endorsement, hoist endorsement, airline transport pilot, ATP rotorcraft. It's kind of neat. Turbine engines provide a better power to weight ratio than pistons, featuring an increased carrying capacity and coping better with hot, humid, and high altitude environments. That's great. Now, I don't know what to do now. Let's go backwards. So we have, says I passed 0. Specialization, certification. Okay, so
all the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Can I talk to ATC somehow? Okay, so it looks like aircraft available after the exam, so looks like it unlocks different aircraft. That's cool. Diamond, Cub Crafters, Pipistrel. Alright, cool. Recommend to train more to have a chance, so I'll hold off on taking it just in case here. Let's do some time to learn the basics. Before getting to know more about aircraft, let's go over the basic camera and toolbar interactions. You'll learn how to open and interact with the toolbar, interact with the game panel, use the cursor to highlight and interact with the cockpit instruments. Create, save, that's cool. Looks like some basic stuff there. Start the training, I guess. Okay. What's up, guys? Earn credits with career employee jobs till you can afford a plane and make real money. It really is it's like a airplane career simulator, huh? Having a mouse hooked up helps a lot eventually. That's good. The freaking PlayStation, I've got one of those old PlayStations, and it runs really hot, so the USB in the back is actually basically fried itself out and it doesn't work. So the only one that does work is on the front. So I was hoping to one day hook up a camera. I don't know if I can hook up a yoke. I'd like to be able to. But if I could hook up what do you call those things? Like a dongle or you know, one of those things so you can plug in like more than one USB. If it allows me to do that with a PlayStation 5, excuse me, that could be really cool. Because then I could have a mouse and all the stuff that we need to make this, you know, a better, yeah, hub. It would just make it a better experience.
Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 172. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
Cursor mode, eh? R1 plus L3.
The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar at the top of the screen. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the controls panel.
Thanks, man. Hey, what am I supposed to do? Open the controls panel and the toolbar. Open the control panel and the toolbar.
The controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar. The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
Oh, okay. It's like Windows. You can have a whole bunch of stuff open. Alright, I'm just going to assume that worked. Close
Right
that.
now, we are in the external view mode. Let's switch to cockpit view next.
Switch to cockpit. Okay, like that.
In front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you will be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So, let's hide the yoke for now.
How? With a power cursor. Toggle visibility.
For
Okay,
now,
there
we're
it
done
goes.
with the cursor, so go ahead and hide it.
I did. Exit the cursor mode. R1.
All right. As we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely
How
in the
you
cockpit
doing?
to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Okay, press and hold L1 and move the camera around using.
Now,
Oh, I see.
reset the
It's
camera
like
to its
strafing.
original position.
Back to pilot view, pressing.
All right, that covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation. Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more, then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done.
Interesting. Alrighty. There we go.
Great.
Baby steps, alright. Sorry you guys have to watch me doing all this crap. Just gotta play it around. I just getting the kind of my first thoughts on this whole thing and see how it plays out. Back to start next training. Well, let's do the next training. I think I got that one down. Aircraft essentials. Alright, and you learn about yokes, rudder pedals, throttle. I think I'll probably pick that up fairly quickly, but let's go to the start training. Start.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons. Okay. Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke.
Yep.
This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer. While you pull on the yoke, you can see how it affects the elevator.
Pull back.
Nice.
Okay. That's cool.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections. For coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great.
Yep.
Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power.
That it
First, look at the
does.
throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power.
I did.
Power is increased. Now pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power.
Alright. How? I can't look away from it and run it, can I? Just position. I can't deselect it, look away, and then make it happen. Oh wait, it says hold X to increase throttle. Okay, alright.
Set your throttle.
Ah, gotcha, gotcha. That's good, I needed that. Throttle to idle. Okay, so X and
Excellent.
that. That's good to know.
When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You will find it on your PFD screen in the top left corner. This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left on your PFD screen. It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen.
Whew, getting there, guys. Got it. Altitude.
Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments. You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle. They are respectively on the left and right.
Get the analog instruments.
The analog
Got
altimeter
it.
has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates
When your dot is
100
not
foot
on something,
intervals.
interact with
The
tapping
short, thick
extra
one is
slightly.
1,000 foot intervals, and the long,
Steady.
thin one
Yep.
counts 10,000 foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
Alright, not bad, not bad. Maybe I got another trophy. Alright, so almost Aaron says when your dot is not on something to interact with tapping X or O for slight, or circle it should probably be. For slight throttle control, hold for steady increase, hold R1 and tap to go full. Okay. Hopefully I'll remember that next time I'm in the air. And thank you. So, 8. Headquarters. I thought there'd be a lot more training, and like so far it's just me hanging out on the ground. I guess there's probably going to be some type of flight stuff, but take exam, sim controls. Tips I'd recommend to train. It allows you to fly a singlet in good weather conditions, perform takeoffs and landings. Okay, so actions and cameras, aircraft. You essentially get familiar with primary controls. Love it, man. Things are taking off. Got a whole bunch of people here. For me, anyway. Where's everybody watching in from tonight? You guys all U.S.? Anybody from overseas? I'm in the United States, so. Delaware. Alright, alright. You guys got as much snow as we do in Michigan? Frickin' Maine, I know you guys must have frickin' buttload of snow.
I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Wait, what? Confused. Maintain altitude, maintain the dotted line on the horizon for 20 seconds. Is that a turn horizon? I've never seen that.
Keep working on it. You'll get better. Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant.
What's your altitude?
Now, let's see you level back out.
Place the cruise attitude line on the horizon. I don't think that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
That's good. Remember to maintain altitude while leveling off. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings.
12 degrees, F that.
See a series of notches representing 10-degree increments on the attitude indicator part of your PFD.
I think that's what we're expecting tonight is about 13 degrees or so, which is a new low for at least this year.
Start banking right until you're
For this
lined up with
season.
the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then, maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop.
10 to 20 degree right turn for 20 seconds. It's a touchy on the
Working on it. You'll get better.
left toggle there. Man.
Keep working to maintain a constant altitude during the turn. Level us back out now.
Birdie. And that is touchy.
We'll hope. Don't worry. Small corrections on the yoke will lead to more accurate turns.
I assume I'm just gonna get used to that. I'm used to GTA controls. Got more helicopter time in GTA than I do in real life, I think. Remember, if you need to do all the training missions before taking exam, but they aren't difficult. Yeah, I could try it. Maybe I'll just do it. It says you can adjust sensitivity. That's good. I probably need to. There's a controller, I think it's Yawman controller. I've used that at the Flight Sim Expo a couple of years ago, and it's actually, I thought it was really good. I don't know that it'll necessarily work with the PlayStation 5, but if it did, I think it would be really worth picking up to be able to use it, because I actually really enjoyed how well it worked. It works so much better than I thought it would when I used it there. I might look into that, but it's like a $200 controller, so it's probably not first on my list of things to pick up. There's also a way to use the gyro to control, but I haven't had success on PC. I might play around with that another time. Let's see. Next training, let's see if I can F up a check ride. Alright. Yay. Load faster, buddy. Come on. We got this. I'm losing them. Come on. Alright, so I got 5,000 credits from somewhere. Dirt and water. What's that? I think there's only one flight stick that works on. Yeah, I think you're right. There's only one that's been noted specifically that would work. I don't think that necessarily means that. I don't necessarily think that means that that's the only thing that works. It's just that they're not saying that other stuff does work. Guy named Cowtown does all the PS5 stuff. Yeah, I started watching his stuff. He had a beta release. I was kind of pissed because I didn't know about the beta release, and I'm sitting here the whole time watching him play. And I was getting pissed because I was like, no, man, I want to be able to play. I want to be able to get in there and make all this content, but he was out there making it instead. So anyway, not to be envious, but yeah, he had good content though. So I only watched some of his stuff. I probably should have watched more so that I could be more familiar with what I was getting into. All right, wish me luck. Let's try this out. I don't know where my 5,000 credits came from. Oh, hey, it says you could retry it for free at any time. That makes me feel better. All right. So if I F it up, then I don't have to pay to do it again. I'm used to real check rides. You screw that up, screw up a real check ride, you just screwed it up. All right. To pass your private pilot license, this is your ticket into the world of aviation. For this practical test, you need to complete a standard traffic pattern, follow the flight plan, apply what you learned in your training, fly safely, and you'll get your license. Traffic patterns are generally flown at an altitude of 1,000 feet AGL as opposed to MSL. Each section of the pattern is referred to as a leg. Gotcha. I'm down with that. Uh-oh. What'd I do? Let's see. Stuff. Pass you left to start your aircraft. Taxi towards the designated runway with an intermediate stop at the hold short. It's good. This is good stuff to know ahead of time. Align with the runway and take off once you reach a speed of 55. Climb upwind at a 75 knots till you reach a crosswind. Once in a crosswind leg, climb to 1,000 feet. 75 knots. Turn left, maintain 1,000. Once beam at touchdown point, fly at 80 knots. Extend 10 degrees of flaps. I'm gonna have to remember to do that. Push nose down into descent. Turn left towards the base leg of the pattern. Slowing down to 75 knots. Extend to 20 degrees of flaps. It's decent. I haven't done a landing yet, so just alright. See what happens, I guess. Ready. Alright, I got nine people along for the ride to watch how bad I screw this up or pass it. I've got enough real life flight time. I should be able to figure this out, right?
Your first ever check ride.
Oh
Start by
god.
removing the covers and chocks, then join me inside.
Oh lord. Easier to land from external view. It's good to know. It definitely didn't. Alright. Definitely don't want to fly with this crap in here. Remove shocks. Come on. So touchy. Static port cover. Shocks out. What else is on this thing? Let's see. Baggage door. Just do a quick walk around to make sure that I didn't leave anything on here since it's checking or making me do this stuff. Yeah. Check for Air pressure? Oh, alright, looks good. Looks good. Oh, there's something to remove. Pitot cover tube. Oh, guess we're getting in. Alright, hopefully I got everything. Alright, R1. Before taxi. R1. Wait for engine startup. Somebody else is doing the startup.
To complete a left-hand traffic pattern, respecting the flight path and all required speeds. Rely on what you have learned in your trainings, and you'll be fine. Now show me the best traffic pattern that you've got.
Yeesh. Alright. Should probably take the brakes off, huh? Alright, where are those brakes? Ew, go away. She's gonna yell at me for just not even using the taxiway. Whoa, not the gas pedal. That was a long taxi. There we go. Hold short. That is definitely more than a brisk walk. We're gonna slow down a tad bit here, I suppose. Is it gonna make me do a run-up? 15 ground speed is taxi limit. Good to know. Shit. Ah! I'm looking at you guys' messages and taxiing off the runway. There's no brakes. Nobody gave me toe brakes. Where's the toe brakes? Well, shit. 14 people, of course. Let's try that again. Alright. Why aren't you using brakes? I don't know where the brakes are. Oh, it's a square. See, that's good to know. Things like that is good to know. Let's try this again. Alright. Brakes off. That's the only brake I knew about. Alrighty. Definitely failed that check ride. Test those brakes out. I guess they would work if I... Still kind of getting used to the controls. Used to my regular rig. It actually has toe brakes, real controls, a real throttle, real mixture. But we'll make it happen here. Try to anyway. Practice those toe brakes here. It seems to work. Alright. That was a little bit too much on the gas. Oh. Guess we're just lining up and going.
Delta 4 traffic. Cessna November 76674. Taking off runway 25. Left close traffic. 8 Delta 4.
Roger that. Departing. Take off. Let's try that again. Nine people. Alright. Let's get back over here. My nose. 55 knots plus. Taking off. My controls. A little jerky on the left toggle. Climbed to 1,300 feet. We're at 10. 1,000 there. Alright, somebody quick tell me how to do flaps. Reach downwind. Don't sink. Climb to 1,800 feet. That's good that I can at least pause, I guess. In real life, you can't do that. Flaps are up and down on D-pad. That's good to know. Alright, thank you very much. Almost Aaron. I'm at 16. Oh, I missed something. Gotta get back here. Watch your speed. Where am I at? Each base. Announce position.
Delta 4 traffic. Cessna November 76674. 2 miles east, 1700, inbound to land. Runway 25. 8 Delta 4.
Final is in half a mile. Too fast. Definitely need to watch my speed. Too fast. This check ride examiner's gonna have my ass. That's all I know. Land on runway. Got my 30 degrees of flaps.
8 Delta 4 traffic. Cessna November 76674 is on final. Runway 25 to land. 8 Delta
4. Hey, we're still alive. I mean, that's plus, right? I'd be surprised if they passed me. Look at that. I mean, now it's taxi, parking via radio.
Delta 4 traffic. Cessna November 76674 is taxiing to parking. 8 Delta 4.
Putting the flaps up. Nice. Could look a little prettier, but whatever. Just make sure nobody's coming. All right. How you doing? Very nice for first night. I thank you. Uh-oh. Don't run into the airplane. No. Oh boy. Oh, I messed that shit. Alright. Let's see if I can... Alright, come in here, wingtip a couple planes. Ooh, yeah. It's in a weird spot. Like, who would put a parking pad right next to that? Let's just do this. Hey, I did it. Alright. Press R1 plus the square to set the parking brakes. Good to know. Got it. Hold R1 plus down to shut it down. Shut it down like a glove, right? Whew, okay. That was intense for me. Alright. Can't wait to do an instrument check, right? I'm sure that's just gonna be nuts. Let's see if I actually got it. Passed with a B, alright. A high B. Almost had an A. Respect for the traffic pattern path. Almost. I had said 100%. Respect the traffic pattern altitude. 99%. That's not bad. Respect the taxi path. Definitely not. Plane handling. 75%. Oh, jeez. If parking pad is in a questionable area, you can shut down plane and walk to it. That's good to know. Nice one. Like a glove. Alright, well thank you guys for walking me through that one, I appreciate it. It's good to know about the flaps as well. Let's go to next, see what happens. Alright, earning my wings. Certification, private pilot license, airplane passed. Allows you to fly a single-engine airplane in good weather conditions, blah, 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 all that good stuff. Let's go to the next. See what it does here. New aircraft, flyable. So I now get a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. So that must be wonder if that's, what do you call that one? With steam gauges. Instead of the one with the G1000 in it. Flight design, Textron, Aviation, Cessna 152, Aerobat. DA40. Okay, cool. Cub Crafters, JMB. I was hurting my eyes. I need 60 frames per second, guys. At least. Let's see, Pipistrel. Alright.
Congratulations on passing your PPL exam. Hopefully, your PPL allows you to fly recreationally and begin to build up your flight hours. First flight missions are a great way to increase your experience.
Oh, cool.
Let's go back to headquarters and review the specializations board to learn more.
Specialization
As you can
unlocked.
see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. As I said earlier, your PPL is the first step, allowing you to fly recreationally and perform first flight missions, taking people on tours around the local area.
Alright, that's cool. I did see your message about the ferry missions, so I guess that's how I do the ferry missions, is here. Or possibly. We'll see. As you can see, the career journey of a pilot can take many different paths. Flying first missions, gotcha.
As you build up your flight hours and earn more certifications, other specializations will become available. Take a look around, then when you're ready, head to the missions list to see what's available.
Alright, so that's actually locked right now. So it sounds like I need to get a commercial pilot license. in order to do that, which kind of makes sense for, you know, real life. Yeah, all this crap's locked. Search and rescue, cargo, transport, real adverse medevac. There's a lot of stuff in there, though. Wish I could fly around with somebody, like, take some guy out for a ride or something. That would be kind of cool. That's a little later. Yeah, it's all good. Okay, let's see, rotorcraft, passenger transport, and stuff I can do there too. I look forward to doing the helicopter stuff. Hopefully I do all right at it with a PlayStation 5 controller. Is the music from the game, is it really loud in the background? It's like, to you guys? Like, is it louder than me, I guess, or is it a good mixture of audio from the game and me speaking? Missions. Good mixture? Okay. Guess we'll see what the new mix.
On this
Says
map,
I'm
you
slightly
can see
louder.
all
Okay,
the
that's
missions
good.
currently available to you.
I'm just asking because the headphones that I'm wearing is really loud. So I'm just, gosh, I hope it's not that overwhelming to you guys. Okay, so on this map, you can see all the missions currently available to you.
There's one mission currently available. So
Let's see, discovering landscapes with a local resident. VFR, view briefing. Difficulty 1 star. That is my level of difficulty. Let's see. Meanwhile, it's nighttime flight. Jennifer Berg, a local we all know well, is visiting the club with her husband. It'd be great if you could take them up for a nice and relaxing moment. Show them around Kent City. Right up above the clouds. Departing, pattern entry, final. Departing, come back over. Fly over, enter the 45, and then come back in. Yeah, we might be able to pull that off, I suppose. Alright, let's take it. Let's see what happens. Alright, what we got here? Client, Sparta Flying Club, sightseeing quality, mission criteria. Guess 39,600 XP, which apparently I have. 20 minutes. I suppose I could maybe do that, I guess. One EFB. This is your EFB, flight bag. It'll accompany you during your flights. Pilot book, quick tour around. Yeah, let's take a quick look at that, because I haven't seen that at all. Here you can plan your next flight, check your nav map, check airports, information, and charts. Ooh. Smashing butts, too many of them. Alright, from here you'll access and manage all of your EFB applications. Okay. Alright, L1, close the EFB. Let's see if I can pull this off VFR and not worry about the EFB. Said the lazy pilot. Going out on his flights. So. go get a good walk around, make sure I haven't hit any birds, I haven't cracked a window. Let's take this crap out. Pull the static covers, that thing, pedo cover. Shocks, hey, take them. Left tire, I don't care about the left tire. Trying to check the chocks, remove them. Alright. Light looks good. No obstructions. Alright, I guess it looks good. Yep, alright. Cool. Skyhawk. Looks good. Alright. I gotta check the oil. I didn't do that on my check ride, but nobody said anything. Good enough. Alright. Pristine airplane, that's all I know. Alright. Tire looks good. Let's get the DB out of here. Hey, what's up, cat? Kitty wants to go for a flight. Alright. Alright, what are we doing here? No co-pilot today, huh? We're just... Wait a second, I'm picking up people and taking them for a ride, I thought. Oh, for sightseeing. Alright. Request boarding.
Everything's ready, Lauren. You can initiate boarding. Roger that.
Alright, shoot. Got a guy marshalling them in and everything. Alright, that's cool. Press R1 and down.
Ready for a quick spin around the area? For today's flight, you're taking Jennifer, one of our friends, and her husband over Kent City. Seatbelt fastened? Then you're all set. Let's do it.
I got your message there, Aaron. EFB has detailed checklists you can go through, but not needed. It's a lot easier just to have the aircraft start itself, isn't it? I might play around with that and see how it works. So, I kind of want to like zoom in on this because I can't see any of it. Look at that. Flight planner. Those lower. Hope all these points are just magically in the system already. So, route performance. Hopefully we're not. Hopefully y'all don't overweight the airplane. I think you guys look like normal sized people. We should be able to handle this with a 172. All right, let's give this a shot. Skip to takeoff. Hold. All right. Got a lot of people watching tonight. Hopefully you guys are all hooking it up with the likes and the subscribes and everything. That'd be awesome. I say a lot. It's like 12 people. I know, like, I'm no ninja, guys, but 12 people's, you know, that continue to like kind of hang out with me. That's pretty good for my channel. But let's see what we can do here. All right. Announcing takeoff on the radio. Thank God it gives me like step-by-steps here.
Cessna November Tree 8157. Taking off runway 25. North departure 8 Delta 4.
Alright. It's just
Special flight for me. I'm excited but also kinda anxious. Hope that's normal.
Sure. Alright. Let's tell me my brakes off. I got this far and the brakes. Fuel. Here we go. Enter the runway. Take off. Alright, here we go. I like that I have synthetic vision on here, on the GPS. Or the... What do we have? 45, 50, 55... Oh.
Wow, we're flying.
We're flying. Alright. We're getting somewhere. Be nice if the second GPS over there had, you know, my maps and stuff on it. It's my 1300. At least I got to fly the, I don't know what to call these, the boxes in the sky. Those are helpful. Fly to Kent County. Hold to skip flight seeing. Well, that's the fun part. Oh, okay. I do see up in the upper left there. I do have the camera. So, or not the camera, but kind of the GPS points. It looks like. So, I guess that's a plus.
We're up high, but it feels almost normal. Almost. What's that weird jolt?
Highway in the sky,
Are we
buddy.
going down?
We're not going down. Why is she thinking that? Oh, yeah, the second MFD over there. Actually, I don't think that's an MFD. I think it's got a... Whatever, the second screen over there. I want to get that turned on and get the maps. I'm going to figure that out one of these days. Autopilot would be good too, I guess.
Jennifer, how are you feeling?
Lauren, thanks for checking in. Having a great time, and it's surely thanks to our pilot.
Hell yeah.
Eyes wide open. You won't regret it.
Try not to bank too steep with passengers. Oh, I gotta take some power out. That's why I keep climbing. That makes sense. How you doing? Dude in the back.
People are looking up at us. Hey,
Where am I flying to? I think I'm headed to Kent City from Sparta, Michigan. Detailed checklist. I already saw that one. It's a short trip going to Kent City if you're still in here watching. I think I'm almost there. Gonna have to turn around and come back.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm too excited to be scared. Pictures are going to be amazing. We should post them on our story.
Stick them on Facebook. Said I got the game next week, so just checking to see what it's going to be like. Yeah. Does that mean you didn't pre-order it? I think that's the only reason I've got it today is because I pre-ordered it. All I got was a week. I get it a week early.
Oh,
Uh-oh,
here's Kent
max speed.
County. I wasn't prepared to feel this emotional about the view.
It's great seeing the world from this angle.
Oh, buddy. Oh, okay, I see what it's got me doing. A little turn around in the sky there. Just some sightseeing, I guess. Kent County. Nothing there. There's nothing there. If you've ever seen it in real life, there's not much there. Stay below 87 knots. What am I at? Crap. Do some slow flight. Alright. Fly around. There we go. The music is nice. If anybody is saying anything in the comments, I'll check it in a minute. I'm trying to fly.
Everything looks better from up here. No way. I can see my house.
Bet you just
That's
can't.
awesome.
I saw it as well. I actually managed to get a picture.
It might be cliche, but this is a memory I'll hold on to for a lifetime.
There we go. Heading back. I could skip to landing if I wanted to. What fun is that? Can't do it in real life. So return to base. Fly to pattern entry. Pressed left on the D-pad to connect to arrival airport via radio. Oh, I see what it's doing. I got my flaps in. I'm gonna... Just took the flaps back out.
Nice to have your feet on the ground, but the view's better with your head in the clouds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I got the I got deluxe or premium deluxe or something. Whatever the one is that came with the Chinook, because I wanted the Chinook. Flaps, yep. Yeah, figure that one. Or deluxe tomorrow since I get paid. Do you recommend it? Is it smooth with the 30 FPS? Yeah, I mean, I don't have any reason to not recommend it. But I don't have anything to really compare it to, like with a PC or Xbox or anything. I also am playing it on, I don't want to say a crap TV, but it's not exactly the best TV. It's an old Sony 55-inch TV I've got. It looks fine. It actually, I think, for a flight sim playing on a console, I think this looks, honestly, pretty damn decent, for all things considered. I don't know what the frames per second are. I don't know what FPS this is playing at, or is... I don't know what FPS this is riding at right now. Uh-oh. Where am I at? Okay, so there's the airport in front of me. We're going to fly over the top of it and do kind of a dogleg... Dogleg entries. Okay.
Whenever you want to do it again.
Should run 60. But how would I know if it's running 60?
Thanks, Captain.
It doesn't feel like it's playing at 60. It doesn't feel like I'm flying at 60 FPS. Like when I'm turning or, you know, certain things. It feels like a 30 FPS right now. So maybe I'll have to look into the settings and see if I can change it. Might have to put it into like a performance mode or something. Okay, so we're gonna kind of do that teardrop, come back at a 45-degree angle, and enter left traffic. You fly direct to final. Doesn't have me flying direct to final, although I guess I could. What do the blue boxes know? Follow the traffic pattern, fly to final, announce position via the radio.
That wasn't a bump.
Yeah, no
Felt
crap.
like the wing was coming off.
8 Delta, 4 traffic. Cessna November Tree 8.
Got the leans.
Southeast, 1800, inbound to land. Runway 25. 8 Delta 4.
Oh wait, some ain't right. There it is. Sorry, passengers. Don't be upset. Actually, fly direct. Could. Technically, I believe, yeah, we're well past a beam there, so I'll put in my angle yourself a bit for the runway. Yeah, a little bit harsh on the yoke there. Yeah. I'm still getting used to the yoke. I don't like the controls here.
What was that? Are we going down?
Yeah, we're going down. We're going down for landing. Yeah. Going into 20 degrees of flaps there. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'm coming in hot and heavy, I guess. Let's see what I can do. Up, 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 up. Good enough.
Oh, that gave me some serious chills.
But it did. Not the prettiest landing, but try to use your gyroscope if that. Oops! Stop. Smoothness will come later. Yeah, I would imagine probably. A little bit of playing around with it, I'll probably pick it up eventually. Maybe at the very least, I get some experience points or something. Oop, I forgot to make my announcement. Oops, that was my bad. Is that a Zambonia? What's he doing?
I believe you've got what it takes to bounce back and make it right. I'm sure our guests had a thrill over their home region anyway.
Is that her way of saying that wasn't a great flight? Alright, R1, parking brakes, R1 shutdown procedure, end of flight, wait for somebody to browbeat me because my flight sucked. This is some nice scenery, still kind of freaky the entire world. Oh, I gotta look over here. Freaky the entire world is. I was really surprised at how much is in this game. I looked at like an old house that I lived at in North Carolina, and it pulled up. I was able to see the exact house. I was able to see a house that was built after I left, and in the same kind of area, kind of down in the mountains. And I was like, holy crap! Like it looked good. All right, what do I got here? I get a C. Yeah, they kind of gave me a C. That sucked. Sightseeing, 87%. Didn't like that. Was the best part of it. Actually, it was the best part of it. Flight smoothness was 14, and landing smoothness, yeah, that sucked. I will admit to that. Let's see. Most important mistakes: flaps extended max speed and 1 radio communications. No bonus. I did not get much off of that. Alright, let's see. Sorry. I didn't say you guys were coming here to watch a professional, right? I think I would be doing a little bit better if I had like an actual yoke and a, throttle quadrant that I could use. Like my regular setup. If you guys have seen my other videos, the regular setup that I have, that one works so much nicer. Especially a Microsoft Flight Simulator, because there's a lot of it does a lot for you. I mean, you can turn a lot of that off, but it does make things pretty easy. So, mission reward plus 2% bonus for each mission. Whatever. Special mission, reach B reputation or more to unlock them. So, because my reputation's not exactly great right now. So this is some nice scenery. Still kind of freaky. Yep. Oh yeah, I should look at the old complex. The old complex. I was like reading it like it was an airplane, like a complex aircraft. Look at a housing complex I used to live at once I pre-order. Wonder if I change the date. It'll change the buildings. I'd be surprised if that happened, although that'd be kind of creepy. The Microsoft Flight Simulator 24T Flight HOTAS for War Thunder and DCS, but unfortunately it won't work on PlayStation 5. That sucks. What do you think of DCS? I haven't tried that out, but I bet if I were to get into it, I bet if I got into it, I bet I'd really like flying the Chinook in DCS. But I do think that I would need to get some Virpil controls or something and really set up a nice collective plus cyclic setup. So
Nice work completing. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions, and you'll be ready to move on to your CPL in no time.
let's see. Continue building your flight hours by completing more missions. That's great. I feel like before I go too far into this, like I need to get used to. I feel like I need to just kind of get used to the flight controls, Apparently I need to get credits. I don't know how are you supposed to get credits anyway. Let's see, overview, logbook, photo album. I don't have a photo album, Career. 40 nautical miles, doing missions. Alright. Gold. Alright. Cool. Hope that's not what I meant to do. Back to career you. So if I go into... So companies is not available yet. If I go to missions, let's see what it does for me. Alright, there's
Here's all the
holy
first flight
crap.
missions
There's all
available
kinds
right
of
now.
stuff.
Take your pick which one you want to tackle next.
First flight missions. Take your pick which one you want to tackle. Fly up to Manistee. That's gonna take a while. It says 15 minutes, but oh, that's in a Diamond aircraft. That's a different airplane. You can see in a DA, maybe a DA-40 if you can get. You're not gonna make it to Manistee and back in 15 minutes. I know that. So, you need something with a little bit of speed. Diamond DV-20, 15 minutes. Fruitport, Walker, Allegan. Scenic visit of Allegan with Jennifer. That's 20 minutes. You guys want to see another one? Flight doing missions. Is it actually snowing? Like, is it? I wonder if I'm trying to figure out if the white is actually snow. Because right now it is snowy. The entire east side of Michigan is nothing but snow. Or, I'm sorry, that'd be the west side of Michigan. That was my bad. I'm gonna do a short one. Let's see. That's another Kent City one. What's the Sparta? Sparta to Sparta? Belmont, 20 minutes. Let's try this. Robert and his Allendale Discovery Tour. This keeps me out of any major airspace for the time being. What's your next step? It is snow. That is nuts. I will accept it. Appreciate you guys along for the ride and giving me tips and tricks and pointers, and hanging out. Kind of doing the career mode is like the one thing that I kind of look forward to, and when picking up Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Holy crap! Let me try and memorize that. So Allendale pattern departure. That doesn't even make sense. It's basically, okay, I think I see what it's got me doing. Staying in the pattern, and then at the end of the downwind leg, departing the downwind leg, heading down to Allendale, and then turning around, coming back, and doing the same type of entry that I just made on the other one. Although somebody said that I could do a direct to final, which would be awesome. Flying like a true Cirrus pilot. Let's do this. Is the PC version better? Probably. It's PC than the PS5. So I've only played Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 on the PC, and I can't imagine any console being better than a PC, because you can jack up the performance specs on a PC but not on a console. The only reason that I'm doing it on PlayStation 5 is because I can broadcast off of this. It's here. It's easy. I don't have my regular flight simulator set up right now because I just recently moved and I'm being lazy, and I just haven't set it up because it's kind of a lot of work to set it up and tear it down, set it up, tear it down. I've moved 3 times and I've had to tear it down twice, and it takes a toll on the flight sim. And I'm kind of getting back to the point where I kind of want to set it back up, but yeah, I would imagine that the PC version is probably better. So you said I have a good PC and a PS5 Pro. PS5 Pro would I've got an original PlayStation 5, like a launch like a launch ready version. The PS5 Pro probably would probably run this just fine, especially if you had a nice TV to play it on, like 120 hertz refresh. or 144 hertz refresh, you probably get a. I would think it would look pretty good if you had a nice TV to play this on. So, anyway, let's go fly. Oh, we gotta pre-flight it again. There we go. Me in my bomber jacket. Me in my Asian look. Alright. Take it. Come on. Got it. Chocks out. Pedo tube thing. Come on. Got it. Alright, that was a lazy man's pre-flight. Let's see.
Send the guests.
Well noted.
There they go. Heck yeah, dude, it's snowing out. Or snow on the ground, anyway. So who knows? Who's played this enough to know how the weather works in this? Is it looking at like real life weather and like date and time, like it's December and it's snowing in Michigan? Is it pulling that data and just plugging it into the game or into the sim, I should say?
Time to make someone's day,
Oh wow!
right, pilot?
I got a
Captain, please welcome
steam
aboard
gauges.
Robert and his son. We know them well here and wanted to treat them to a flight over their place for a while. If your passengers are comfortably seated, you're good to
It's
go.
live weather.
Engine started.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's see. Low fuel. That's great. That's the way to start off. Let's see. What do we got here? We're on both. Let's see. I'm trying to see the fuel. Fuel, yeah, I've seen worse, I've seen better. I don't know if there's some way to actually fill up the fuel tanks before I leave. Is there? Can I request a fuel up? I was flying in Jamaica during that hurricane. That was awesome. Like, it's been pretty crappy weather out tonight. Like, this is fairly accurate, but like real life, there's precipitation out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. Alright, let's see if I can hit enter. Okay. Oh, that's it's like, that's... This is why I need real life 530s and 430s, because I can't fly like that. I just can't do this. Good enough. Alright. Let's see, chapter. I'm trying. Screw it. Just be looking out the front anyway. Let's go. Alright, what do you guys got? Flying in Jamaica. He says, I didn't buy this game for my PC a year ago because of all the bugs and negativity associated with it. I think it's better iteration on PS5. I didn't play it on PC, but this is the first time that I've had an opportunity to play it at all. So... what I'm saying is I don't have anything to compare it to, but I mean, so far the experience has been decent. I don't have anything to complain too much about, except the fact that I hate manipulating controls with a
This is where our family has lived for generations,
controller.
So it's particularly special for us today. I'm Robert, by the way.
Hey, I'm Michael, Robert's son. Pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, there's no way that's 60 FPS. It's hurting my eyes just scanning. Alright. Let's get out of here. Brakes, buddy. Stop at the hold short. Let's just skip to the takeoff because that's my style. Hopefully I got enough gas to get down there and back. Still have 11 people on? Alright, cool. What's up, guys? Announcing takeoff.
85 Mike India traffic. Cessna November 90974. Taking off runway 28. North departure 85 Mike India.
Alright, 28. To runway 28. What the hell airport am I even at? I took my parking brake off, but apparently they put it back on. A little bit of a... Woohoo! I don't know, hopefully I can spin this thing back around. I'm gonna... Oh! Yeah, you guys didn't see that. Screw it. That is definitely gonna count against me.
85 Mike India traffic. Cessna November 90974. Taking off runway 28.
I think we could take off. Let's just go.
85 Mike India.
Seen your setup on your channel. I only have a Captain Deluxe Edition for PC, or if you can't plug anything up to the PS5, go easy on the throttle.
Hope that's normal.
Alright, thing's already off, so... Come on, give it a little bit, come on. What is it doing? Come on, I'm trying to give it throttle. Come on. Alright. My tire marks are still in the... Could use your mouse and keyboard. Probably. Alright, take off. There we go. Alright. I don't even know what airport I'm at, guys. Let's see. Alright, it's 55.
We're off. Yes, we're flying. Awesome.
Okay, so if I remember right, we're doing basically a regular traffic pattern, hitting the downwind, departing the downwind on the 45 on the way out. So let's do that. Go easy on this throttle. True. Oh, flaps. Good call. Thank you. I never take off with flaps. I don't know why. Like, unless you're doing a short field takeoff, which I guess that was fairly short. Good call on the flaps, though.
Pictures are going to be amazing. We should post them on our story.
What a doozy. Okay, there we go. I don't have to worry about trying to keep an altitude because it basically, as long as you're flying in the boxes, you're pretty good. So
Relax,
pull the RPMs down to about 2,400 now.
You're going to break your hand.
Here's your mouse, keyboard. Okay. Any more than 25D bank, any more degree bank will affect passengers. Got it, got it. Here we go, here we go.
Chris was right. I don't feel afraid or dizzy.
So if I go to the pause menu, does it go to a map or something? Nothing. Alright. Quality, landing smoothness, some other stuff. Let's just resume. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Flaps.
But it feels almost normal. Almost.
Kind of peaceful. I assume as you get into higher, bigger, better aircraft or whatever, you probably get a autopilot, some stuff. It kind of, you could get into a long flight, probably just be sitting up in the sky, managing heading bugs and stuff. Why are you flying with 29? That's a good question. I did see that there was, before I took off, I saw that the gas was low, but I didn't know how to refuel. So, yeah, in real life I would go get more fuel, but I'm hoping that I can make the 20-minute trip and get back to answer your question. Yeah, bro. Like and subscribe. Thanks, man.
We're flying too fast. I didn't have time to see everything.
Oh, shut your pie hole. Add fuel cheat, you can set a bind to that will increase fuel quantity by 25%. That's good. Might need that for for a longer flight one of these days. Oh, no. Gotta stay below 87, so I'm trying that. Need a little more throttle to stay in. I don't want to. It's not a helicopter. I can't hover this thing, so I gotta keep that slow flight going. You know.
I can see forever.
Alright, good enough. Alright. Flaps coming up. Alright. Connect to arrival. Fly into the pattern entry.
85 Mike India traffic. Cessna November 90974. 3 miles northeast. 1900 inbound to land. Runway 28. 85 Mike India.
You seem to know what you're doing. Subscribe to the channel because I look like I know what I'm doing.
But I'm as excited as
Boy, did I pull the wool over your eyes. I have an idea. I mean, I have flown aircraft and flown a lot in the flight sim. I'm still trying to figure this one out, though. Just, it's mostly, I mean, I get it, you know, the concept of flying the plane is the same from sim to sim, but it's mostly just trying to figure out the PlayStation variations here and all this stuff. Is this a glass cockpit Cessna? You should have an autopilot. That is a not, but there might be an autopilot in here. I'm just hand flying the sucker. There's also sim rate something something. Where am I
What's
looking?
with the turbulence? Should I be worried?
Can't wait for this release. There they are.
Great flight over my beloved Allendale. Let's do it again.
You made our day, Captain.
Okay, so we're coming back in. We're gonna fly over the top, and sim rate control of up to 16 times speed, but that's for real long flights. Gotcha, gotcha. It's good stuff to know. I'll figure all this stuff out in time, I'm sure, if I continue doing this. I'm glad you guys like this, or it seems like you guys are enjoying this. Looks like I'm having a pretty steady flow of folks kind of coming and going there. And if you guys like the live streaming and doing the career mode and whatnot, then, you know, I'll try to do this more often. I think it was a couple years ago. I did a Pilot Edge. I did the Oshkosh event through Pilot Edge, and I did that. I did like a good 2.5 hour stream, but it was all right. But I didn't feel like it was as well received as it could have been, so I just never really went back to it. But I kind of like it. I kind of like just jumping in and hanging out with you guys. Figuring things out on the fly, no pun intended. Fuel and free flight mode, probably. So, oh, there it is.
It's a little less bumpy, but still feels like I'm on a
Technically, this isn't free mode, so this, but I would imagine that I should be managing fuel. I'm not gonna run out. I mean, I'm practically back to the airport, 26%, but I'm definitely going into my reserves.
What was that? Are we going down?
You do have autopilot. You see those screens right there with all the buttons to your right? Oh, that thing?
Please fly smoother or get me back on the ground.
I'm getting you back in the ground. Shut up.
Can you make the turbulence stop?
No. I'll have to play around with autopilot on another subsequent mission. Not while I'm in the middle of a short flight and in a traffic pattern. Have my passenger yelling at me because he's seasick, airsick. I have the PSVR 2. That would be cool. That I use in Gran Turismo 7, and the realism and immersion is like in real life. I've wanted to try out Gran Turismo, but I just haven't. I don't even have a good excuse. Apparently I got my 30 degrees of flaps already, so...
Mike, India traffic. Cessna delivery rider is on time 74 is on the front. Runway 28 to land. 85 Mike, India.
It's like a sidewalk. Still don't even know what airport this is. Here we go. Definitely not making that first taxiway. Not bad, not bad.
Scary stuff.
I'm gonna have to back taxi. So there's not even a freaking... Seriously, what airport is this? Alright, guess I'll go down to the other end and come back around. Developers said they're going to implement... Yeah, I've heard that. I actually have not used the PSVR 2, but if they make it and it's good, then I would definitely try it out. What, am I parking brake come back in? Come on. I did not do that. Should be making a call that I'm back taxiing. Anybody that isn't doing this? It's definitely back taxi. We used to GTA controls. The gas pedal is a rudder. Ah, dang it. Very near, yeah it is. I'm not even sure what freaking airport I'm at. It's just the one that it took me to. Just taking it easy. Actually landing a big plane down here. I don't think I'd want to land anything besides a Cessna 152 or 172 on this crap. Toe brakes, toe brakes. Stop! Alright, stopped. Now I'm going to announce the taxi. Normally I like to clean things up while I'm sitting here, but most people don't do that until like the next flight. Oop, coming in hot. That's a little tight up in here. Ah! Stop! No! Well, shit. Well, that was fun. Alright. Let's try that again, I guess. Dang it. Planes don't have collision. Craft enter taxi. What? Oh. I was already on the taxiway. Don't look at me. I'm gonna hit this car though. Ooh. You know what? How do you get out? Stop. That'll keep me from running anything over.
I believe you've got what it takes to bounce back and make it right. I'm sure our guests had a
It's a nice way of saying I suck. Still. Oh, what do we got here? 8 people on. Notes. That was very smooth. Flared a little too hard there, though. It's all good. Let's see. Planes don't have collision. Buildings do. God, I cannot wait to fly regional once I get this game. Imagine landing a big plane on that thing. Yeah, right. Alright, let's, what about down here? R1 down. Shutdown procedures. Waiting for engine shutdown, end of flight. Pretty sure that was another C flight. We'll see what they give me. Hopefully it's at least better than the last one, but it probably isn't. Oh, that was a D. No, alright, I got back up to the C. Not great, but we're coming around. Excuse me. Some sightseeing quality could have been better. It's like slow flight in a circle, so you just have to get used to the controls there. The flight smoothness, yeah, it was alright. Whatever. Apparently they didn't think it was great. Landing smoothness, 28%. What? I thought my landing was great. What are you talking about? Aviator performance's most important mistakes. 3 flaps extended max speed. 2 crashes. 1 radio communications. Yeah, I did. That sucked. Yeah, I could see where that would, count against me. Alright. Let's jump out of here and see what I got going on. Think you'd ever fly across a country in the sim? If I had more than 28% fuel, maybe. Let's see. When I flew the the Pilot Edge mission into Oshkosh, I flew from Michigan over Lake Michigan at 10,000 feet, and I think I was up around 10,000 feet, and then flew the entire approach corridor. So I flew, and it was busy the day that we did that. I flew all the way out to whatever the last checkpoint was. It was like Lake Holloway or something. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was like the last checkpoint. Got in line and flew it in. It was a 2.5-hour flight. But I could have just as easily set the airport to, an airport that was right nearby in Wisconsin or something. But I chose to fly out of Michigan. So leveled up, new level reached. All right, not sure what that does for me, but who cares? All right.
You've built up enough flight hours to be eligible to take your CPL.
Didn't I already do that? Oh, the commercial. I have my PPL, not a CPL. That's cool to know.
If you pass your CPL, you can begin to get paid for successful missions.
God, I can't imagine them actually letting me pass a CPL. Let's see. Just out of curiosity, I wonder if it tells me what my, oops, wrong one. Commercial pilot license airplane. 2,500 credits, so that would... Okay, so the 5,000 that I have gets me just enough to get my PPL and a CPL. 11 minutes to take that. I'm afraid of what I'm gonna have to do to take this. Screw it, let's see. Purchase. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's talk about this. This is the last step before becoming a professional pilot. Boy, I need some work on that. To receive your commercial pilot's license, you will have to complete a new check ride. Sorry. Exams are usually easier than the training. I didn't even do any training for the CPL. That's the funny part. If you need further, let's see. Complete a new check ride consisting of a cross-country flight between Van Nuys and Bob Hope airports in LA. If you need further information, today's flight plan between KVNY and Cape Burr, which is, I guess, in Burbank, has already been loaded into your aircraft's glass cockpit. Proper ATC interactions are expected to be performed throughout the flight. Alright, this is what I wanted to see, because I want to see what it's actually requesting of me. Be expected to start the aircraft, taxi towards the designated runway, stop at the hold short. How much did you make doing flight sync? Not much. I didn't get any credits doing flight sync stuff. But I don't know where the initial 5,000 credits came from. It might have come from the pre-purchase or something. So start up taxi, do my thing, stop and hold short. I got that right. Align with the runway, take off. I got that. 55 knots. Merge into the traffic pattern by climbing upwind till you reach 1,500 feet. Could probably do that. Fly crosswind, climbing towards the end of the traffic pattern at 2,100 feet. Follow VFR navigation. Recommended cruise speed of 100 knots. Slow down. Start the final leg once the aircraft is aligned with Cape Burr's runway. Use flaps as desired on approach. Land smoothly. Really? Is that really all I have to do? That's what we've been doing. Getting a glass cockpit instead of those old gauges. Yeah, I had a glass cockpit, and then it took me back to an old steam gauges, which is fine. That's what I've flown with my entire, I guess, career. Like real life career has always been steam gauges. So, if I come across any major bugs, I wouldn't say that I've come across any major bugs. No. Let's see. Ooh, LA. Yep. Cool stuff, guys. Thank you guys for being talkative in the chat as well. That's cool that I'm not sitting here talking to myself. I fired up Fortnite the other night, and I did have one person show up that was one of our longtime watchers and subscribers. I don't see him in here tonight, though. Alright, anyway. Let's give it a shot, and I think I'm going to call it good after this if I get it, if I pass it and everything works good. It just looks like an easy cross-country. I say easy now, but it looks like takeoff, initial climb, downwind, long final, and then just final and like a long straight-in. It sounds easier than the private pilot. Let's give it a shot. Oh, got a pre-flight again. Don't want to skip anything. 9 people watching. No pressure. Okay. I don't care about the chocks. Get rid of the chocks. Get rid of this thing. There's somebody in there. So my examiner's just watching me out here. Just in case it counts against me, I suppose I should probably check the stuff, you know. It's good. Flaps. Looks good. Hopefully we got fuel this time around. Tire's good. I wouldn't even know what to do if the tire was low or something. Pressure. I'd be like, just whatever. I'm just glad they all look good. Let's get the doobie out of here. Laura said that she likes how clean your room is in a video you posted years ago. Be curious to know which room that is. I think all of my stuff was at my old house. With like it had the colors, right? Like all the lights and stuff from when I did that. Sometimes the room was clean, sometimes it wasn't. Sometimes I just got lazy and never actually did anything, so alright. Wait for engine startup. Skipped it.
Welcome to your CPL check ride, the last stop on your way to become a true professional pilot. For this check ride, you will complete a cross-country flight through Los Angeles County, taking off from Van Nuys Airport and then landing at Bob Hope Airport. You can start when you are ready.
Not a lot of fuel on this one either, but I think I'll make it to where I'm going at least. Fuel 43%. Guess it's also down there. Alright, so I'm just gonna assume that everything is set up here. Flaps are at 0. Everything's started up. And fuel tanks on both. Really should have a checklist. Alright, where are we going?
Van Nuys ground. Cessna November 9er, 09er, 74 with Mike. Request taxi for takeoff. East departure.
Cessna November 9er, 09er, 74. Taxi to and hold short of runway 16, right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Contact tower on 120.2 when ready.
Hope it gives me the blue lines. Oh, hey, there we are. What was that? She says my man cave's not clean enough. Looks like you have 60 FPS. That's really great. I hope I have 60 FPS. I actually need to go into the settings for the PlayStation 5 so that it streams in 60 FPS so that you guys can see it. Right now it's in 30, at least for streaming. I'm not going to fix that right now, but for the next time. But I don't know. Sometimes it looks like 30, sometimes it doesn't. It's alright. I'm acknowledging.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 16, right using taxiway Alpha 1 Charlie. Cessna 9er, 74.
Alright, let's try not to crash into any buildings here. Probably maintain the center wheel on the line. Shit. I need to hold short. I really need to hold short. Oh well, I'll hold short up here. That was the important one. Alright.
Van Nuys Tower. Cessna November 9er. Thorough. 9er 74 ready at runway 16 right. Departure to the east.
Cessna November 9er 09er 74. Altimeter 299er 2 departure to the east approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 16 right.
29er 2 clear for departure 16 right. I think that's what he said. Alright. Acknowledged.
Clear for takeoff runway 16 right. Cessna 9er 74.
This is 16, I hope. Alright. I think we're good. Alright, take off. Let's go take off. I mean, let's plug and play. A lot of people don't have the time, money, hours to play. Alright. That's one hell of a displaced threshold. 47, 50, 55, rotate. Yeah, I'm gonna use that synthetic vision so I can see that I'm on the center line. Airspeed's a little high.
Cessna 974. Continue for east departure.
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna November 974. Continue for east departure.
Bam. Alright. Long final entry, 2 miles. Maintain altitude at 1900. Where are we at? 17. Reach long final entry, that's in less than 2 miles, and okay. Sorry, I'll look back and see 10 megabytes is the minimum, 100 is ideal. Once I'm done with this flight, I'll look back at what you guys are all talking about. Oh, a little bit high, even though I'm in the box. This should say 1900.
Cessna 974. Leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You mean I'm too fast?
Van Nuys Tower, Cessna November 974. Frequency change.
Crewman, come on. What do you want me at? Looks like I'm on like a long instrument approach. Land on runway, press to connect arrivals.
Burbank Tower, Cessna November 974.
I want to put flaps in. It wants me to go that slow.
With Golf to land. Cessna November 974, Burbank Tower. Altimeter 29902. Fly straight in runway 8. Cessna 974, follow the aircraft.
Going 20 degrees, 20 degrees.
58 at 6. Clear to land runway 8.
That was a pretty quick trip, to be honest.
Cessna 974, did you copy?
Oh, yeah.
Clear to land runway 8. Cessna 974.
Cleared land. Whatever runway this is. Always read back the runway you're landing on. Just cap your data.
Cessna 974, turn next taxiway. Cessna 974, contact ground on 123.9er.
123.9er. Stop.
123.9er, Cessna 974.
Requesting taxi.
Cessna
Cessna November 90974. Taxi to General Aviation Parking via Taxiway Bravo.
Taxiway Bravo, roger.
Taxi to General Aviation Parking using Taxiway Bravo, Cessna 974.
Normally in there you'd have like a clear of active as well. Alright. Car over here coming at me. Looks like he's gonna stop. That's cool. Try, you better stop. Suck. Heavy metal coming through. Yeesh. Goes the bus. Stop. Come on. There we go. It's like me standing on the toe brakes. Set parking brake. Complete the shutdown. I don't know. I think I did decent on that one. I think it's gonna piss and moan at me because I was a little fast in the corridor.
You performed great today. Keep the same attitude, and I'm sure that you will have a great piloting career.
That sounded promising. I passed. I got an A. Look at that. Alright. Respect the cruise altitude, 100. Respect the flight plan, 100%. Respect the taxi path, 86%. I thought I did good on my taxi, sucker. Plane handling was 97. I see, I'm getting a little better, maybe a little bit. That wasn't that hard of a flight, though. So, most important mistakes, flaps extended max speed. Yeah, I'm gonna probably break a flap off one of these days, that's for sure. Flying, I think it's talking about flying too fast for the flaps to be extended. Does this stream buffer sometimes? I can't say that my internet's like super great. To make it clear, for example, 1 terabyte a month. Should run pretty good, even my Wi-Fi changes a lot from 40 to 130. I think I'm on shared internet. I mean, I've got a freaking really good internet connection, but it's Spectrum, so I'm normally on my PlayStation, I'm getting like 400 download, but I'll get like 30 upload. And at nighttime, it just gets throttled to crap because everybody and their brother in the neighborhood is on the internet. And so I'm pretty sure that that probably affects everything. My wife upstairs watching TV, me playing the video game, streaming the game all at the same time, and everybody else in the neighborhood that's probably on the internet. So, if you guys might be getting a little bit of stream buffer, and if you are, I apologize for that. Even though there's nothing I can do, and I really don't have any reason to apologize. But since you're here watching me, I'll apologize. And thank you for sticking through it. So, alright. I now have a commercial pilot license. That's kind of cool.
Congratulations. Now you are able to earn money for completing missions.
Can't wait to do the instrument rating. I actually kind of like doing this. This is actually kind of neat. I am going to call it, probably call it good here though. So, let me see if it has anything else for me. Commercial pilot license, airplane, private pilot, 2 out of 2, perform first flight missions. Alright, whatever. Good night. Alright. Yeah, I've got, it's almost midnight here, so I'm going to call it. See if I can get back to this another night, maybe tomorrow. I think I did great. I think I made some pretty good progress tonight. Thank you guys for being here. This is pretty cool. I've enjoyed this. My first thoughts on this are that I kind of like where it's going. I really don't know long term, whether I'm going to like it or not. But so far I'm liking it. I like where this is going. So, flying hour. I got 1 flying hour. I saw somebody in here said earlier they had 700 hours. It might have been. Was it Aaron? almost, Aaron. So I mean, if other people are doing that, then there's probably a good reason to stick this out. I think it could be pretty fun, and it gives you purpose as opposed to getting into a regular flight sim and just kind of wondering, well, what am I going to do? And then it doesn't track anything. You're not tracking anything, and you really don't know why you're there. I think this career mode can really give you some purpose as you go through it. It gives you the progression, being able to look at what you're doing and go through the missions and the certifications. I think this is the coolest thing. I think this is a really cool thing, and I look forward to unlocking some of this, going through some of the helicopter training here as well. So, and then making some money. I don't know what you can do once you're making money. What do you do? Buy an airplane? You have to buy a plane or something so you can fly more or something. I'll figure it out. So. Almost Aaron says, my favorite missions are the search and rescue with Zen Savage Cub. That'd be cool. I look forward to seeing if there's any good Chinook missions, because I used to fly Chinooks in the Army. And I look forward to flying and just seeing, flying people around or flying cargo around or doing some sling loads or some fire. You could do fire. I don't know if it's in this sim or not, but you got like special ops missions that you could do. The Fries, which is a fast rope, over water. You could send people out the back. You could do Halo missions, take parachuters up and stuff. Firefighting with the Bambi buckets. There's so much you could do with a Chinook, but I don't know how much is actually going to be in here. So I kind of probably guessing maybe there's some hoist work or some hook work. But if you can, maybe we fly people from one place to another and, a bunch of people on the back of a Chinook or, go pick up a heavy object and do a sling load, pick up a Humvee from somewhere and transport it to somewhere else. It'd just be kind of neat. Anyway, is power line construction with it? All right. Well, wouldn't power line would be with a sky, a lot of time that would be done with a sky crane, but maybe they have that with a Chinook as well. So, all right, guys, thank you for being here. And I saw somebody talking about the marketplace earlier. I didn't see a lot in here except for what you get when you buy the actual aircraft. Speaking of the Chinook, there it is right there. So hopefully they do get more stuff in here. I'd like to see the Mooney airplanes in here. I'd like to see Van's aircraft in here, and I don't know what else there's going to be. I want to see the RV-10, the RV-14, and the Mooney Ovation, the Mooney Acclaim. I think it would be pretty cool. Or some of the old school M20s. So a lot of stuff that they could still do with this. Even with 125 aircraft at our disposal, I don't know why there's some aircraft that they just did not add it into this. It's kind of beyond me a little bit, but whatever. All right, I'll stop rambling. But you guys have a great night, and thank you guys so much for coming. I hope to see you guys on a subsequent stream. All right, guys, see ya.